hiking Maynard Peak and Mine in Indian Canyons. Parking is at the Andreas Canyon Trailhead in Indian Canyons. It is found at the end of South Palm Canyon Drive, which is 16.5 miles south of the I-10 and Highway 111 junction. The difficulty rating for the hike is moderate. The hike begins. The trailhead is in between the Andreas Canyon and Murray Canyon trailheads. It heads south and away from Andreas Canyon. But there is a good view overlooking the palms in Andreas Canyon. The trail isn't crystal clear near the bottom, but it gets much more evident when climbing higher. With gradual climbing, it doesn't take long to get commanding views. The sign says no water, no shade, and no cell service. Sounds like a typical hike to me. It passes through boulder fields while aiming for the high point. Maynard Peak sits at the end of the ridge. The trail overlooks Tockwitz Canyon. I could even hear the waterfall down below. Getting some city views below. At a trail high point, I went off trail to the left for Maynard Peak. Approaching the peak. On the summit of Maynard Peak. Elevation, 2,961 feet. The summit 360. The summit shots. Time to descend and continue to the mine. Back on the trail. Dropping down the opposite side of the peak to a saddle. At the trail's end. Maynard Mine was a mere 100 feet away. While beginning the ground search, I found a plaque on a boulder. Pause if you must. Nearby is a digging area. Was this the mine? From that spot, I could see a path leading down the slope. After a few steps down, there was no doubt that I found the mine site. This required a closer inspection. It was actually a very small mine. It looked safe enough to enter. Just like that, I was at the back wall. As I spin back around, the rest of the mine is visible. A scenic look outside. And then from the outside. With the peak and the mine in the bag, it was time to retrace my steps. Heading back up near the peak. Back at the trail's high point, the descent begins now. The gradual descent seemed much easier going down. The palms of Andreas Canyon appeared taller with every step. Mission accomplished. The hike in review. The trail leaves Andreas Canyon and climbs into the hills. It gradually ascends a ridge to reach Maynard Peak. I then tacked on Maynard Mine before turning around and heading back.